Okay, these are all the steps to subtract 8 minus 3 and store it into RAM 6. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go to ROM 0 and set it equal to 8, which is binary 1000. So there we go. And then for ROM 1, we want it to equal 3. So that'll be 0, 0, 1, 1. Next, we will set our write to 0 and read to 1. So write is already 0, and then read to 1. Okay? And our accumulator output equal to 0, which it already is, so we'll leave it that it's right here. So set it equal to 0. Next, we will we want the value 3 first. So, which is ROM 1, so we'll select address 1, which then 0011 will pop up on the bus bar. And next we will flip the switch named A or B. And we want this going to storage B, so we'll flip it off now. And so there you'll see it going to storage B. And then we'll set the ENB equal to 1. And then we'll run a clock pulse, which will then send it to the ALU. Then we'll set our ENB back to 0. Now we want the value 8, so we'll go back here and we'll change this to that. So now we get value 8. And we want this value going to straight, instead of to store B, we want it going straight to the ALU. So we'll flip this on, and there it goes. It's going to the ALU directly now. And then we'll set our EN accumulator to 1. There we go. And then we'll run another clock pulse. And then we should get the value 5 right there, which we do. So then we'll set the EN ACC to 0. And our ENB to 0, which it already is. And then we'll set our accumulator out, which we get an error, which is because we have 2 different inputs going, which is our read is going as well, and busbar can only take 1 info at a time, so we'll turn that one off. And then now we should get 5 right here in the busbar 0101. So there we go. Now we want to store this information into RAM 6. So we will so we'll set our write equal to 1, and then we'll run a clock pull. Well, first we need to change the address. Select the right address, and so then now that should store into RAM 6, which if you take a look in RAM 6, we have 5, so there we go. Those are the steps. Now, to answer these questions, is this machine digital or analog? The answer would be digital because it's made of discrete values. What is a bit? A bit is a binary digit, either 0 or 1, and how many bits are in each of these microprocessor registers? And the answer would be 4. What is a register? A register is a memory storage device for groups of bits. And where are the registers in this microprocessor? Those will be right here and right here. And that should be all. So I'll end this recording right at 5 minutes. Perfect.